Alrighty, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Season 5, Episode 26 of Hit the Books, a podcast all about sports betting, the best bets you should be taking in everything surrounding sports. This week, the trade deadline in the NHL is here this Friday, as well as some moves and things happening in the NFL news there always. NBA, we have our power rankings. MLB, the World Baseball Classic, it gets underway here this week. There's a golf tournament, the Arnold Palmer Invitational this weekend, as well as some other things happening here this week on Hit the Books. But first, let's introduce my co-hosts with me this week, uh, Huff and Mackie. Mackie, why don't you start us off? What do you got for us?
Forgot my name there, Jess.
I did. I was going to say Ace.
Yeah, not much going on this week. Obviously, we got conference tournaments coming up. The mid-major started this week, so I've been diving into that a little. Kind of no knowledge in, but you always need some action with those day games for sure. But yeah, just looking forward to obviously it's college basketball season right now. The next few weeks, I know Huff is too. But we're dialed in right now for that.
Heck yeah, lots to look forward to there, especially in the college basketball world. Huff, what do you got for us here this week?
Yeah, some good to get the NHL back out of the winter break since we last spoke. Penguins had a hot start without Crosby, a tough loss on Tuesday, but hoping they can stay afloat where they're at without their best player. But like Mackie said, college basketball conference tournaments getting underway next week as we lead in the March Madness. We're just under 2 weeks away or a week? What is it, Mackie?
Next Sunday is Selection Sunday.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just about a week and a half away-ish, 2 weeks away. I think 2 weeks tomorrow is the start of round one.
2 weeks today. The first four.
Yeah, 2 weeks today.
Yeah.
2 weeks actually yesterday because I think they played 2 games. Or
yeah,
one
I'm
game.
saying like Thursday and noon.
Yeah. Yes, Thursday, tomorrow, in 2 weeks will be actual 64 teams.
Right. Heck yeah, boys. Tons to look forward to. March Madness right around the corner as well, but we're going to start in the NHL here. There's about 45 days until the NHL playoffs, but the NHL trade deadline is quickly approaching, happening this Friday, March 6th, 3 p.m. Eastern. With the right moves, the Buffalo Sabres and Utah Mammoth could creep into contender status, and that's why they should take big swings. Others saying we're going to be disappointed by the amount of action on trade deadline day. Do you guys know of any big moves happening in this year's deadline?
I don't know how. I mean, the Stars are nasty. I don't see why they'd want to move him, but there was all the talks about Robertson and where he was going to go. I think they ended up keeping him, but they can't really pay him.
Because of Keith Yandel. Keith Yandel brought it up, and everyone's just been talking about it ever since.
Really?
Yeah, on Spit and Chicklets. I don't even know if it was like on the pod, but it was like just something that they were just recording, and I think he said it. But I don't know. I didn't really understand that either. I guess it's because it's contract year, not going to be able to pay him. Move him now, but I mean, you're playing for a cup this year.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple other guys. I was looking at a list of who's going to be moved, who's not. Obviously, we already saw Parayko go to Buffalo. Tyler Meyer. Speaking of the Stars, he's going down to Dallas. I think we'll see a lot more moves. These are just the start, but
Mammoth got Mackenzie
the deadline
Weegar.
Friday at noon. Friday at 3.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Friday at 3.
Yeah, so, Friday at 3.
We have about a day and a half left of trades, and I definitely think you'll see a lot more. I'd like to see the Penguins go get something. There talks about getting something for Stuart Skinner or what they're going to do, but I wouldn't mind seeing them keep him. Go with Seelovs, go with Skinner. They've been good all year. Stuart Skinner's been good since getting a change of scenery. One of the best goalies in the NHL since coming over here. Actually, statistically, he's been doing very well, but. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see him add, but I don't know what they're gonna give up. Maybe I've heard talks of like guys like Teddy Bluger just trying to get some depth pieces. I can't talk, but yeah, I always like the trade deadline, seeing where these guys end up, and
for sure.
Heck yeah, boys! Tons of good stuff there. Trade deadline again here this Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. But let's go through our power rankings here in the NHL. Coming in at number 5, the Buffalo Sabres. Number 4, the Minnesota Wild. Number 3, the Carolina Hurricanes. Number 2, the Dallas Stars. Number 1, the Colorado Avalanche. What do you guys think about these power rankings here this week?
Yeah, Buffalo finally getting their respect. They've continually played well. I think they're on another 4-game heater. They keep doing that. They're ripping off these wins. I want to find a way to get them in there. Obviously, Tampa Bay right there with them. Detroit. There's a couple other teams. Penguins sitting there point-wise. Montreal as well, but I think I wanted to give these Buffalo Sabres their time to shine, but as far as the top four, the Avs and the Stars, I think the Stars are on like a what kind of heat are they on? 8 games, or was it up to 10? I think I saw. Let me see.
10-0. 10-0 in the last 10.
Okay,
Wow.
yeah, they're on a 10-game heater, 10-0. Yeah, you're right. But and then Colorado, they just got such a hot start that Dallas is on a 10-game heater and they're still 6
6
points
points.
behind Colorado. So, but Carolina, I think, is definitely the best team in the East. But Minnesota, Dallas, Colorado, some legit contenders up top out west.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to see the Sabres in there. I think I saw that they've been like, at one point they were the worst team in the league in terms of points, and since then they've been the best team in the league. So, 4-game winning streak right now, 7-2-1 in their last 10. They're sitting in second in the Atlantic. Nobody predicted that going into the season, so it's nice to see. Nice to see Buffalo doing some work up there.
Yeah,
Maybe they can make some noise in the playoffs.
yeah, that would be fun.
Heck yeah, boys. Lots of good stuff out of the NHL. Again, 45 days until the playoffs, so lots to look forward to there. But let's go over to the NFL, here. The New England Patriots have informed wide receiver Stephon Diggs that he will be released at the start of the league year. Will we see the Patriots make a big move for the big name receiver, or will that come in the draft this April? What are your guys' thoughts here?
I didn't even
Tough
see
couple
this.
months of for Stephon Diggs up there in New England.
I didn't even see this.
Lose the Super Bowl, lose Cardi B, have to go to court a week after the Super Bowl, get cut by the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, when did this happen? Today?
Yeah, today. Sorry.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, sucks for Stephon Diggs. I mean, somebody's gonna pick him up, but
You think?
uh,
I don't know.
wow, he can go team friendly for sure.
Yeah. We'll go
Just
to
as-
like the Raiders, Dolphins, one of those teams that'll just pay somebody.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but I mean, it definitely raises eyebrows for who the Patriots need at wide receiver one now. They got to spend money. AJ Brown, too high of an asking price. Who are you gonna go out and get?
I hope they way overpay for AJ Brown. I think that'd be so funny.
Yeah, I mean, they need a guy like that though.
I don't know. I just don't think AJ Brown. I think AJ Brown's exactly like what the Steelers just did with Metcalf. Like, you can find guys like that you don't need to pay $50 million a year to.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially at this point of Metcalf and AJ Brown's career.
Yeah, AJ Brown is like toting that line where it's like
You're not
he's
getting AJ
not-
Brown from the Titans. You're getting AJ Brown that's already played however long for the Eagles. He too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been bad. It's just I think it's more of an attitude thing, but he'll get what he wants in New England.
Mm.
Like, he's gonna be that guy. He's Stephon Diggs on steroids for sure at this point in his career. So, yeah, I don't think it would be a bad signing. I think you might overpay a little, but I think it could also pay off for them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll see.
Heck yeah, boys. All right, good stuff there. We got another point out of the NFL here. The Los Angeles Rams have acquired Trent McDuffie from Kansas City in exchange for the 29th overall pick in the 2026 draft, as well as a 5th rounder, 6th rounder, and a 2027 3rd round pick. Who do you think won this trade, or was it a win-win for both teams? What are your guys' thoughts?
I'm the Rams. Anytime they have an issue, they're just like, all right, we're just going to give up draft picks. We're going to go get what we need, and we're just going for a Super Bowl while we have Matt Stafford, and we really don't care. We're just going to run with this window while we have it, and you got to respect them for at least trying. I mean, I feel like that's a big asking price for Trent McDuffie, but one of the better cornerbacks in the NFL, to land him to go in there and lock up some of the good receivers you have in that in that division, especially, JSN, who just won the Super Bowl. I think the Rams are, trying to address some issues on a defense that was pretty good last year, but address some key pieces and hopefully find themselves back in that, divisional round, conference championship, or back in the Super Bowl where they want to be. I like this move a lot for the Rams. And then as far as the Chiefs, you land 3 picks in this year's draft in a year where you don't know if Mahomes is coming back for the start of the season. Could be a rebuild year for the Chiefs. You get another pick next year. I think it's a win-win for both teams.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is definitely one of the weaker spots for the Rams, and you have nothing to worry about on offense, but that defense hasn't been able to hold their own, especially in that game against the Seahawks in the playoffs. So, obviously one of the better cornerbacks in the league, and Trent McDuffie. So big signing for them. They obviously have a pretty small window. Chiefs are looking more long term to build around Mahomes. So, Great trade on both ends, I think.
Yeah.
Alrighty, keeping it going through the NFL here. The Arizona Cardinals made official that they will be moving on from former number 1 overall pick quarterback Kyler Murray. Murray was never able to get the Cardinals organization off the ground, only making it to playoffs in 2021 and never getting back since. Where can we see Kyler go here this offseason?
Kyler Murray, you are a Pittsburgh Steeler. He is. I'm just ready for them to sign him. I think Rodgers gonna make him play the waiting game like he did last year when he waited to sign here. I could see Kyler or one of these guys be the last guy left, and McCarthy's not going to come in here and want a stopgap Will Howard or Mason Rudolph. They're going to bring a guy like this in, especially Kyler Murray's still getting paid $1 bajillion from the Cardinals, a very similar situation to when the Steelers brought Russell Wilson in. They paid him 1 year, $1 million because he was making $49 million from the Broncos. I think it's a very similar situation. I think Kyler's still getting $40 million next year from the Cardinals. So he could sign a very team-friendly deal. I could see a team like the Steelers, the Vikings, even the Colts, bring him in with a guy like Daniel Jones who's coming off of, a key injury. Teams like that, I think, are in play for Kyler Murray. I think a change of scenery could be big for him. I don't want him in Pittsburgh, but I do think a change of scenery could be big for him.
Yeah, but he needs to go to a
freak athlete. Get him a good offensive line. He's never going to be able to see over the offensive line, but just get him a good offensive line that he can move around and do what he's good at and extend plays because that's his skill set.
Yeah, if he goes to like a shitty team, his career's over. You need to go somewhere where he
can't
can
go
actually,
to the Jets. He can't go to the Jets, or you'll never hear of Kyler Murray again.
I honestly think he's going to end up going to Miami, which is going to end his career right there. But if he can go to a good team with a little protection, some nice weapons,
I think he needs to go to the Vikings and hope the quarterback revival of the Vikings is legit.
Yeah, but how? I mean, you have Jettas obviously, but how good is that team? The offensive line isn't great.
I know, but I think if say they sign Kyler Murray, they have a good enough defense. They have a good enough skill positions with Hawkinson, Addison.
I mean, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade from the Cardinals. So
yeah.
I mean, this is like.
But then they could trade up. They could trade up just to address offensive line and running back in the free agency and draft. You'd have a good receiving core. That's not in question at all. Tight end locked up. That's good. I think they still have Darisaw. They have a couple pieces on the offensive line. I think it's more the quarterback, obviously with McCarthy, and then the defense was questionable in certain spots last year. I could see that be a spot, obviously, and then the coach. Like, I think that's a big spot of it. A lot of people like McConnell because the Steelers lost the lore of these guys want to play for Tomlin.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, nobody wants to play for McCarthy either.
Yeah, like no one's ever said that. Which I mean, seems like a good coach, but like Tomlin had that like
Aura.
narrative and like that people were just like, yeah, great coach, great, legend of the game. I want to play for him. It's like no one's saying that about any, like you don't hear them say that about a lot of coaches, but so I don't know. I'm interested to see what they do. I think the Steelers will definitely at least be in play if it's a team friendly deal. I don't want it, but I think they will.
It's going to be crucial for his career where he ends up here in this next year. So,
yeah.
It can go one of two ways. I think he still has a lot in the tank. I really do. I think he's a freak athlete. We know he's a freak athlete.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see what happens.
I would like him to see him go somewhere and do well because he's still so young. I think he's what, like 27, 28?
2018, I want to say he got drafted.
He's 28.
Oh,
so he could have easy four more good years of like running the ball around. You know what I mean?
Doing what he does.
Yeah, at least 2 more years of doing what he does.
You just don't want to see him spit.
Like if he does like a stopgap thing, kind of like Sam Darnold, and this is like a 1 year thing, and then he goes somewhere else. I can see him be better this year, obviously, than next year, because like it's another year on his legs. He did just have an ACL surgery 2 years ago.
Yeah, a guy like this is like you have a window for a quarterback who's 80%
if you don't get him
mobility
on your roster before he's 30, there's no point of signing him.
Yeah, his game is mobility. It's not like you have other guys like Mahomes. Like obviously his legs are a big part, but he can lose his legs and he's still one of the best in the league.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I can see the Colts being played too. They have a good offensive line. Danny Dimes is hurt. Good running back.
Yeah, should be
Offensive
interesting.
minded coach.
Heck yeah, boys. Lots of news to keep going over here in the NFL as we continue through this offseason draft here in April. Lots to look forward to. Let's jump over to the NBA here. We got our power rankings here for this week. Coming in at number 5, the Boston Celtics. Number 4, the New York Knicks. Number 3, the Detroit Pistons. Number 2, the San Antonio Spurs. And number 1, the Oklahoma City Thunder. What are your guys' thoughts here on these power rankings here this week?
Yeah, Mackie, your Knicks going up another notch here. Pistons still representing the East, but OKC and the Spurs have been the class of the West. I know Denver has been up there. Houston's made their appearance a couple of times, but Mackie, your Knicks losing tonight, a close one to the Thunder. I was watching the end of that before we started, but what do you think of this top 5? It's been pretty similar most of the year, I feel like.
Yeah, tonight would have been a steal on a back-to-back against the best team in the league, but they played them well. I mean, you like the windows in the Garden, but I mean, I like this top 5. I think the Pistons are legitimately a top 3 team in the league. I don't think this is like fluke regular season thing bullshit. I think Cade's playing at an MVP level. He might not win it, but he's definitely playing at that level. And Jalen Duren I think he's most improved. He's projected to win that. So, this team's all time for sure. But following right behind them, the Knicks and the Celtics, that can go either way. I'm gonna take my Knicks. Ace is gonna take his Celtics. They got pumped tonight by the Hornets, so it's one
Hornets
thing to say
have been
about
fun.
it. Yeah, they have been. I think that starting lineup is like the highest efficiency in the league.
I
It's
saw
like
that. Yeah,
Knipple, Brennan Miller, LaMelo.
Bridges.
Is Bridges in it?
Yeah, and then some center. I don't know.
Yeah, but their offense is just electrifying right now. So
Yeah,
there could be a sneaky bubble playoff team. I mean, they're a 9 seed right now. They're in the play-in, but they're 2.5 games out of that 6 seed. They can give a team a run for their money.
who?
The Hornets.
Oh, yeah. They could, that's what I was going to talk to you about. That how they're what were they? They're now a game above 500 because you said they won tonight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to play them. They're like a young, fast team.
That's the last team you want to play, especially at the bottom of the rankings. I mean, Orlando, Miami, Atlanta, and Charlotte.
Yeah.
You don't mind seeing anybody, but except for Charlotte.
Yeah.
But yeah, East is heating up. West is always a gauntlet, but there's enough to say about that.
Alrighty, let's keep it going here into the MLB. The 2026 World Baseball Classic gets underway this Thursday, March 5th. Our boys Team USA gets started on Friday night against Brazil. Let's take a look at the overall odds to win the World Baseball Classic here. The outright winner has USA leading the pack at -110, Japan at +350, Dominican Republic +375, Venezuela +900, Mexico +2200. What are your guys' thoughts?
Mackie, have you looked at any of the other rosters for this?
No, not really.
Give me 1 second here. I was looking at these rosters earlier for at least Dominican Republic and like Venezuela. Let me see here. Dominican Republic guys on this roster: Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Manny Machado, Ketel Marte, O'Neal Cruz, Julio Rodriguez, Jesus Christ, Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis. This Dominican Republic team is pretty loaded. And here is the Venezuela team. Give me 1 second here. Let's see.
It's a game tonight.
William Contreras, Salvador Perez. Yeah, I thought it started tomorrow. Salvador Perez, Luis Arias, Eugenio Suarez, Gleyber Torres, Wilson Contreras, Ezequiel Tovar. These teams are fucking loaded. Ronald Acuna, Jackson Churio, Wilyer Abreu. Let's see who some of these pitchers are. I didn't even look at that. Ranger Suarez. Yeah, these teams are loaded, but I mean USA's roster is disgusting. So I mean, if we want to go through that, we can.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking at Chinese Taipei roster, and either all these guys are the same name or they're duplicates. Because Hao Chun-Chang.
Yeah, this team USA.
Hey, what are you looking on?
Disgusting.
Are you on the score? Do you use a score?
I'm looking on the computer. I'm on MLB. I just searched
Gotcha.
like Venezuela WBC roster and first
Yeah.
like
Yeah. What's USA's odds?
Minus
plus
110.
100. I put a future on him.
Plus 110.
I got plus
I see minus
100.
110. I said minus 100.
I mean, they're
Oh,
Paul
I don't.
Skeens, Logan Webb, let's see, Clayton Kershaw, Tarek Skubal. I don't know why Kershaw's doing this. Cal Raleigh, Will Smith, Bregman, Gunnar Henderson, Bryce Turan, Paul Goldschmidt, Bobby Witt Jr., Bryce Harper, Roman Anthony, Byron Buxton, PCA, Aaron Judge, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, I just don't see any value. Like the other teams are kind of stacked too. So
I took it. I figured you're only going to get better.
yeah, if you're gonna be an American, you take
Yeah.
Canada in the four nations, so you'll take
Well,
America
I'm
now.
2-0 in those last two USA Canada hockey games. So
2-1. You lost as an American.
2-0 as a gambler.
But yeah, it should be good. How long does it last? Like 2 weeks?
2
weeks,
until, up until like the week of opening day.
That'll
Like
be
the
fun.
Sunday before opening day, I think is the final.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
So I think it's like 10 days. 10-ish days.
USA plays Friday for the first game.
Yeah, against Brazil.
Okay, should be fun.
Friday night.
Who does Brazil have? No one.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even look at it.
Like we're gonna be like minus 7.5 on the run line.
Something like that. Alrighty, let's move over to the golf world here. The 2026 Arnold Palmer Invitational gets underway on Thursday, March 5th at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida. Let's take a look at the odds to draw the red card again on Sunday. Scotty Scheffler leading the board at plus 333 here. Rory behind him at plus 900. Tommy Fleetwood at plus 1800. Colin Morikawa and Matt Fitzpatrick and Xander Schauffele at plus 2200. And Matt Sumyama at plus 3,000. Huff, what do you think about this?
Yeah, obviously, the easy pick, Scotty Scheffler. We know how he starts these tournaments, though, and how he's been doing it the past few weeks. I just, for some reason, I feel like Rory's got a win in him coming soon. I've bet on him twice so far this year, and I hate betting on Rory. I just know he has a win coming. I could see it be this weekend at Bay Hill. Is it the Players coming up in a few weeks? I don't know. He's always in that one. I think he actually won the Players last year. Yeah, he did win the Players last year, but I don't know. There's some good value on Rory. I think it's not great value, but I could see him come out and start things hot with a good round tomorrow on Thursday, or today when you're listening to this when this is out. But I like some value on Rory. Always keep your eye on Scotty Scheffler for live odds because the guy's a comeback machine and he's able to do it from whenever he gives, however many shots he gives the field, he's in play. And after breaking his top 10 finish last week, you got to think this guy wants to get back in there and possibly even get a win.
Yeah, I have some value plays. I like Siwoo Kim at plus 2,900. I think he's been playing really good golf. And Hideki Matsuyama at plus 3,500. Both have been playing pretty well. They've been flirting with that top
Siwoo
spot.
has for sure, yeah.
And then you got
Siwoo. Waste management.
Siwoo at plus 445 for top 5. That's great odds. Yeah, just some value plays there, but always got to keep Scotty in the back of your head.
Alrighty, boys, lots of good stuff here this week. But now let's get into some darts here. Let's play a little 501 with some of these quarterback all-time passing touchdowns. I have a scoreboard here. Where'd it go?
Can't go over 180, right?
Yeah, no.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a miss if you go over 180.
Okay, that makes sense. You guys want to do just active players or?
All time.
We could do all time, yeah.
All right. Who wants to start?
If you want to start?
Mac, you start.
Okay, I'm going to go... this is tough. You really got to do some thinking here because, like...
It's like the perfect happy medium of guys that either threw a lot of touchdowns in a short span or...
I'm gonna go Jalen Hurts.
I think that's probably a good start.
Jalen Hurts has 110.
Oh, I'll take that. It's a good start.
Triple digits. I'm going to go Cam Newton.
I like that one, too.
I'm just thinking of guys that, like, scored a lot, but didn't score too much.
Cam Newton 194.
Oh, you're too
Ooh.
high. That's right there, too. That was a good one, Huff.
I was going for it off the start. Back to you.
I'm going to go Danny Dimes.
Whoops. Searching the wrong thing.
This should be good, right? He's under
I think it's
180.
gonna be another one like Hurts, like a 110-ish.
It's got to be. But he's had a longer career.
He's just not that good.
I could be toting like 150 here.
Daniel Jones,
Yeah.
89.
Wow.
All right.
I'll take it,
My
though.
rebuttal is Jameis Winston.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I can't even guess what he'll be at. 100.
James Winston, 156.
Great one.
So
What are we
currently,
at?
Mackie, you have 302 remaining. Huff, you have 345 remaining.
That was a big
Okay.
comeback there.
Ready for this one?
Yeah.
Give me Baker Mayfield.
That's a good one.
Baker Mayfield, 197.
Get the fuck out.
Huff,
I don't know if he might have retired at the perfect amount of time. Andrew Luck.
No, he's got to be over.
Andrew Luck, 171.
Yo, what a pull. What a pull. Can I get a
I was
score
like,
up
he might have retired right around the 200 mark, so I'm going to go for it.
Great pull, Huff.
Mackie,
What am I at?
Mackie
Yeah.
has 302 remaining. Huff has 174 remaining.
Oh, Huff. God damn.
The 170. That was huge.
Yeah, Huff has
I need a for sure one
You
here.
need like a 150.
No, I just want to.
There's a couple active guys that are up there.
I know. I'm thinking. Let me think.
There's also some active guys that are already over 180.
Let me go. Oh, dude. It's got to be over.
What do
Give
I have
me-
left, Jesse? I'm going to try to start thinking.
174.
All right.
Give me Lamar Jackson.
That might be too high.
I know. I don't know why I toted it.
Lamar Jackson, 187.
Oof.
That one hurts. I'll tell you that.
Just over.
That one hurts right there.
All right.
I was going to go Josh Allen. But he's definitely over. These are passing touchdowns, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. We were just talking about him. Give me Kyler Murray.
I mean, he's too low. I was going to do that, too.
I need like someone to get me like just a little lower.
That's
so
good
I
for
don't-
you. Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
for you.
Kyler Murray,
75.
121.
Wow.
Kyler.
Wow.
Huff
this
with
guy a
53, Mackie 302.
I'm at 302 still?
Yeah,
You
your
need-
last
you
two
need
have been
a
misses.
guaranteed 150.
No, I can't. I can't tote that. I need something
Who's my
lower.
list right now? Kyler, Luck.
Andrew Luck,
Cam Newton.
Jameis Winston, Cam Newton.
I'm
Oh,
missing
no,
too
Cam Newton was
much.
over. I just have
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Jameis, Kyler, Luck.
I'm drawing a blank. Huff, did you do some research before this?
No.
Let me sit on this real quick.
It's that perfect middle tier of quarterbackers, like the
Fucking,
perfect
like,
people for this.
Somebody like Jared Goff is
The
too
first one
high.
was great. Jalen Hurts. That's a great. Think of people like that.
I know.
There's a guy you hate that's probably a great pick.
Hold on, just give me a second here. I'm going through some shit.
So we have a shot
Marcus Mariota.
clock. That's probably a pretty good one. It's not the direction I was thinking you were going to go, but do you
Marcus
not like him?
Mariota.
Is that which made you think about that?
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
107.
Okay, I'll take that. It's a
Yeah,
great
that's
pull.
nice,
It's
that's
a great
nice,
pull.
that's nice.
That's what I needed.
All right, Huff, 53 remaining.
This is where it gets so hard. Like, it could take me 10 names to close out.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like
Mitch Trubisky.
that's a good one. I have a good one coming up too.
Mitch Trubisky,
Yeah.
78.
Oh, you're
Oh,
too
wow, it's
high.
over.
Carson Wentz.
One
That's a
number.
good one. You're getting like the consistent, like just under 100.
I need hits. I just need hits.
Carson Wentz,
That MVP
159.
159. Give me Carson Wentz.
What did he have that MVP year? 40 probably.
He only played 11 games, I think.
Oh, then yeah.
But he had a few years before that, and he's been bounced around.
It was like 3
So,
years. The Carson Wentz.
Score update, Huff at 53, Mackie at 36.
Look at that comeback.
Yeah, it's about closing it. It's all the closeout.
It's rookies now, basically. Guys that played 1 year. I have a good one for me.
Drake May.
Yeah.
Drake May.
It might be high.
I might be too. I
No,
might
you're
have like
good, dude.
taken myself too low.
Gotta be around like 45.
Now I'm gonna need someone that has like
46.
I knew it because he only
Huff
hit like 35.
with 7 remaining. Mackie.
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. 15.
Ah, shit. I have like 20 left.
21 remain.
I got a good one. I think I got it. I think I'm gonna close
7?
it out.
You think you clipped 7?
Shedeur Sanders.
No way. Dude, that's great.
Did you have 10 or 7?
Why can't I find him in here?
The suspense.
Why is he not showing up here?
He either had 7 touchdowns and 10 interceptions or 10 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. This is crazy.
Sorry. I'm trying to find the stat. He's not showing up on this site.
Mackie, Google Shedeur
Yeah, someone find it.
2025 season.
Here it is. 7.
7. Bang.
Do I get a rebuttal?
Yeah, you get a rebuttal. You get.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta
What's
close
my
out.
number?
21.
21. You're gonna have to give me a second. You're gonna have to give me a minute on
Yeah,
this.
take your time.
You know who I was gonna go to if it wasn't Shedeur next?
Huff, great pull. Great pull. That's
I
some
knew
ball
because
knowledge
he
right
came
there.
in like I was thinking of someone like that didn't play a lot. I was gonna go to Kenny Pickett,
Oh,
but I thought he
wow.
had more than.
There-
I was like, he played as a starter, so
There's a really good one.
For
There's
21?
Yeah.
How
Did you
how
Google-
many guys
did you
are
Google-
there?
Did you Google quarterbacks with exactly 21?
Yes.
How many guys are there?
There's 7 currently in the league.
Jesse's giving the hints out. Oh my god, dude.
Actually, no, sorry. There's not 7 currently in the league.
So
Why is this
total.
showing me that? Hold
Kim
on.
Ward had 15. Dude, do I do it?
It's you have to think like.
Do I throw a dart at Dart?
Do you have 15, 21?
Jackson Dart.
Dies.
He doesn't have it.
He didn't start all year.
Jackson Dart,
Final answer.
15.
Oh,
Big short. Huff, great game. Great game there, Huff. Gotta give it to you.
The Kyler Murray pool was the most impressive one.
Yeah, for sure.
I did not
missed
know he
you
had
there.
120. I was hoping he was like a 85.
Jesse, can you give us some guys that had 21?
Yeah, this site, the one
Yeah, I
site I
want
was
to know if
looking at
Mac
was
had
wrong.
any chance at this.
Will Levis.
Never on my, not even close. Down
Right.
my radar.
That's a decent pool for stuff like this, though.
Yeah. I would have thought he had more, to be honest. He was a
Those are
starter.
the kind
for
of
like a
names
year
you
and a
need to
half.
think about to close out.
I need to check this one. Dart was there, bro.
Next one, we could do like 101 and do like receiving touchdowns last year.
Yeah, we could do that. It would just take a while because
Hey, you just get a bunch of guys that get 10 and then go back and forth, seeing who can close out from 4
dude,
to 3.
that was good, dude. That was a good round.
Dude, as he said
Yeah.
7, I was like, I swear Shedeur had 7 last year.
All right. Do you guys want to do the other one that we picked out, or
Yeah. What was the other one? NHL?
NHL career goals?
Yeah, Mackie, you're probably going to be in this one.
Why? I don't know.
This one's way harder to close out on.
All right.
The numbers
right,
are so much
I'm
more
gonna
random, I
I'm gonna
feel like.
intro it just so I have some stuff for a clip if I make it.
Yeah.
All righty. Next up, we're gonna play some more darts here. 501, but with NHL career goals. Who wants to get us started here on this one?
Huff, you can get winner.
Yeah,
winner
winner-
takes it. Winner takes it.
All right.
Same rules apply. You cannot go over 180.
All right. I'm going to go the golden boy, Jack Hughes.
Dude, I was gonna say that. That's crazy.
Oh Lord, where'd it go? Okay.
Maybe
He's probably
over.
He might be over, yeah.
153.
Dude, great pull. Great pull there. I'm gonna go his brother, Quinn. It's gonna be 120. I'll be happy.
You think he has that many?
Oh shit. I mean, he had a few extra years. What do you say, 65?
Yeah.
I'll see one go through. I got a guy on my radar.
All right, Huff.
David Pastrnak.
Oh, you're way high.
Is he way high?
It's got to be.
He's got to be over 200. That was a bad one.
Yeah, that's real bad, Huff.
There was somewhere else I wanted to go there, and I said Pastrnak is my backup.
413.
Oh.
That was crazy, Huff. He has like
For some
50
reason,
goal
I
seasons.
always feel like he's way younger than he is.
I was thinking Austin Matthews for a second, and then I was like, absolutely not.
Too. We're on the same
Absolutely
page
not.
for this one, at least.
We go Tage Thompson.
That's a good one. I keep forgetting that you can't go over. That's the hard
Tage
like
Thompson,
medium of-
209.
Oh my God, I thought he was good.
That's what I meant. Like,
Ooh,
I think
nine's
this one's going to
crazy
be a
for
lot
Tage.
harder
I
than
can't
the
believe
other
Jack
one.
Hughes was good.
Yeah, he's only been in the league for 6 years. That's why.
Yeah.
All right, Huff.
Give me Jake Gensel.
Yeah,
He's going to be very close to that.
That's probably good.
Jake Gensel, 294.
Wow.
Ooh, fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
you're thinking 2016 is too early.
Yeah,
Especially
it's
for guys
way too
like
early.
that.
It's way too early.
Give me Trevor Zegras. He's got to be around like a 110.
Trevor Zegras, 88.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it slow and steady, Huff.
Fuck.
I feel like Zegras just got 100 goals. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, is that like, I'm not including playoffs.
No.
Yeah, no.
All time
absolutely not.
regular season.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
So-
it includes this year though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flyers, he has 21 goals this year.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, 21 this year, and he still only has 88.
Yeah,
all right.
these are...
Huff.
Fuck, this one's way harder.
Huff, you have 348 remaining. Oh, you both have exactly 348 remaining.
Wow,
All right.
look at that. It's kind of
All
even
right.
more impressive.
Let's see.
Oh, I got a good one. I got a real good one.
William Nylander.
Yeah, he might be high. He's like 16. He was 2016 too.
Yeah, dude, I'm thinking of volleyball players.
282.
Fuck, dude.
Rasmus Dahlin.
I need to just get on the board.
Oh yeah, you're on the board. Yeah, Dahlin can't be over 180. No way.
Darlene, 95.
Yeah, it's perfect. I'll sit in that range.
The defensemen that score are perfect because they get you like.
Yeah, exactly.
All
Cale
right,
Makar.
Huff.
He might be high.
Who'd you say? I'm sorry.
Cale Makar. He better not be over
He
one.
might be high.
Cale Makar, 134.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
All right, Mackie.
Dude, like that's where you gotta think like guys like Drew Doughty and like Carlson. Like, are they
Yeah.
too high? Give
Yeah.
me Eric Carlson.
He's definitely high.
I don't think so. Yeah, he used to score like 35, 40 goals a season.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mackie. Who'd you say?
When he
No,
played for
I-
the Senators,
Can I retract? Can I retract
No,
that?
you
No,
said it.
I don't
said
want to. I don't want to retract it. I don't want to bullshit win.
Who was it? I missed it. I'm
Show
sorry.
me Eric
You
Carlson.
said Carlson.
Show,
Now
show
I
me-
gotta know what Carlson
show me
has.
280, 300.
Eric Carlson. Oh, that's not the right Eric Carlson.
Give me that guy.
10.
There he is. 205.
Oh, dude, that was actually a
Yeah,
really good one, too.
that's
That
good.
was a good one.
Philip Forsberg.
I don't love it. I don't hate it though.
I think he's gonna be around 180.
How do you spell Forsberg?
Forsberg.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. All right, Philip Forsberg, 345.
I have a guy, but it might be. I forget what year he got drafted.
That's what I mean. My years are off.
Clayton Keller. You think he's high, Huff? He's got to be 17.
I've been way off
17.
on this one.
214.
214?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Connor Bedard.
Yeah, you're going to see one go through there.
Connor Bedard, 70.
Can we get a score check?
Yes, we can. Huff has 144 remaining. Mackie, you have 253.
Adam Fox. Here we are, 80.
Adam Fox is 67.
I'm going to leave.
Huff.
Give me Anthony Mantha.
Anthony Mantha, 167.
What did you need? It's higher than what you need.
Oh, was it?
What does he have?
Yeah, he needed 144. Let me check. Sorry. Yeah.
Let's pause because he's on the phone.
Okay.
Damn, that was a great pull that didn't pay off.
Yeah.
What am I at, Jess?
You're at 186.
Oh, I need one right there.
You need like exactly that.
All right, so what did I get? I was over.
You got 0 from that. You went over.
Great pull, too high. Jesse, what do I need again? 187?
186.
186.
Can Mackey steal that?
I don't think.
Yeah, that'd be Scully.
Seth Jarvis. Nah, yeah, you can't use guys that have
Already been selected.
Yeah.
Seth Jarvis, 122.
Great pull.
That's a good one.
All right, Huff.
What do I
you
need?
144. So you still got a ways to go, but you picked a really good one last time and did not work for you.
Yeah. Adrian Kempe.
Too high.
Too high. Yeah.
Too high.
216. Mackey, 64.
Capo Caco.
Ooh. 79.
Get the fuck out. He hasn't scored 79. That's a fake road website.
What do I need? One.
Oh, I got a good one. Wait, no, that might be too high.
I need 144. Jess?
Yeah.
Yes, 144.
I have no clue where to go here. Fuck me. Because I've also forgotten who you have also.
We can
Who
go
I
through them
have.
if you want.
Those are-
I'm writing them down.
Let me hear who I have. Just give me a refresh.
Huff, you've done Jack Hughes, David Pasternak, Jake Edsel, William Nylander, Cale Makar, Philip Forsberg, Connor Bedard, Anthony Mantha, Adrian Kempe. Mackey's done Quinn Hughes, Tage Thompson, Trevor Zegras, Ramus Dahlin, Eric Carlson, Clayton Keller, Adam Fox, Seth Jarvis, and Capo Caco.
And I need 144. I'm trying to think if I just go. I'm probably just going to end up saying the name. Give me Brazeau. Just Brazeau. He's probably somewhere in that happy. Give me halfway
Couldn't
down.
even tell you.
Justin Brazeau, 128. Sorry. 32.
What the fuck you get? Wait, no way Brazil only has 32 goals.
In the NHL.
Wow.
Because he
Okay.
has a ton of time. And he has 189 games in the AHL and a lot in the OHL.
What do I need?
You need 64.
Give me my boy Shane Pinto. He's probably higher.
All right, Shane Pinto, 66.
What do I need? 64?
You needed 64.
Get the Huff.
Huff, you
Leaving
need
the door
30
open.
Huff needs 112.
You know, what are you doing on your laptop over there? Guys looking shit up.
No,
Yeah,
I'm looking-
cheater.
I literally Googled the NHL teams just because I need to see logos.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
I can't look at logos.
You can't look at nothing. You got all off the dome.
He's looking at logos.
Whoa,
I can
flag on the
share my screen
flag
of
on
what
the
I'm looking
play.
at.
Flag on the play. He needs to go back up to 144.
It didn't help.
What is he at? Like
He's at
18?
112.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Celebrini.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just chipping away at it now. I can't keep missing.
Macklin Celebrini, 55 goals.
All right, that helps. Now I need like a 60s.
Yeah, we're both around the same.
57, Huff. 64, Mackey, you have remaining.
Slavkovsky. SLAF. It should pop up.
63.
One goal I need.
You need one. Good luck.
That's worse than you would have been better off just busting.
All right, 57.
Ugh. I'm trying to think of like young defensemen. This is hard, dude. Fuck. This is way harder than the passing touchdowns. Give me. Fuck. I can't. I don't know. You already said Darlene, didn't you? And he was way high.
Yeah.
Give me
He's not
like.
way high. Darlene at 95.
Okay. I'm like blanking on teams right now. This is a hard number to need. I mean, yours is way harder.
I got one. You lost. You better get it right now.
Dude. I can't even fucking name players. I don't know. Give me Kendall to knock more off. He's literally a rookie.
Who?
Ben Kendall.
Fuck
I don't like 57. I can't think of someone in that range.
I'm not gonna give you any hints.
We need a shot clock. Like, even I'm like sitting here for like 3 minutes. It's like,
yeah,
I feel
but like
they're-
it's all right to sit and think, especially when you're down here.
Ben Kindle, 15.
all right.
Ready for
Chipping away.
this? Linus Olmark. Goalie goal.
Oh, you fucking pussy. I didn't even
Goalie
think-
goal.
Linus Olmark,
Tell me he has 2.
1 goal.
1 goal, baby. Linus Olmark in 2023. Let's go. I
That's it. I would have never thought. I would have never thought of that.
Dude, I was trying to think of goalies so bad. Now I was thinking Mike Smith, but I think he has like 4.
Well, yeah, you can't think of the guys that like go for it.
And Huff, to finish yours off, there's somebody that I thought of that does have exactly 42. It is the Ole Mata.
Really?
783 games played, 42 goals.
We were just talking about him, and I needed 42.
Jesse,
Your next one would have been 42. Oh, your rebuttal. Oh, I should have let you rebuttal. Fuck. Too late.
You could
Sorry.
try again.
Yeah, you can try another one.
He doesn't even want to.
No, I'm good. I'm not gonna think of it.
Dude, I was thinking like Shane Wright. Look up Shane Wright. He's probably lower than that, but
Shane Wright, 35.
wow. Okay,
That was good though.
Cool. That was a good one.
More topics for that, and set up some sort of shot clock.
Yeah,
Isn't
we'll
it-
figure something out. That was a lot of fun, though. But that's going to wrap up everything we got this week here, boys. Anything else to add before we get out of here?
No, I think that's it. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week. March Madness right around the corner. Conference championships next week. We'll get into all that next Wednesday. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys then.